I reached out to you and said, oh my, there's so much going on, particularly because last night we had Seth Ketchel on, and Seth said, I think you need to get Sidney back on. I think she's got some breaking news. And you also sent out an email alert today. You do have some breaking news tonight, right, Sidney?
Yes, we sent out 2 email alerts. One has the contents or some of the contents of the government patents that I believe we discussed briefly last week that show that starting in at least 2003, the government itself developed an interest in and funded patents that will both real-time audit an election, allow them to manipulate the votes in an election, and inject false voters and false identifications for voters, as well as generate an algorithm that can predetermine the results of an election depending on the way they want it to come out. And those are at defendingtherepublic.org. You can go there to sign up for our newsletters, and the full patents are posted on the website now.
So that was a 2006 DOD patent, correct?
Yes, the patents were actually issued, I think, in 2006 and maybe one in 2009, but they were applied for and provisional patents were granted much earlier than that. And the research probably began much earlier than that, too. And then we've also identified, thanks to some patriots who brought it to our attention, video that was done back in 2004 of a man who actually testified in front of a House Judiciary Committee field meeting in Ohio about having written an algorithm himself in the year 2000 at the request of a person in Congress who wanted an election rigged. So this has been going on a long time. What I find especially troubling is that it's been brought to the attention of officials. I'm documenting now at a number of times that people in positions of authority have been notified of this and done nothing about it, turned a blind eye to it. The only conclusion we can draw from that is that politicians, business leaders, global titans, corrupt government officials, whoever you want to call it, whatever it is, a large group of they out there have known this for a long time and have been using it to manipulate our elections as far back as the year 2000.
So this has been going on for 21 years.
Exactly. And it's, undermining and completely destroying the will of the people. It's rendered our entire election system a farce. And I have to disagree with Mr. LaRock if he thinks he's going to get any kind of fair election here, because both the man who wrote the algorithm and others have told us it's next to impossible to find the code. You would have to get in there very quickly after the election before anything could be wiped, rearranged. And the man who testified in 2000 said it was even possible to build a code so that it ate itself and disappeared.